try to maybe make a rotation early to try and secure an advantage for either of the lanes. So I would say the focus would be the Chen versus
Zai sees him, starts the chase, comes from the back. Lanm wants to come out, starts the damage, and Zai looking to get out of there, but the cogs come down, and this is going to be the first blood. Down goes Zai. S4 puts some damage on rOtk.
By the way, he just popped level 6.
Oh, good. So let's we'll keep an eye on him as rOtk looks like he wants to get aggressive with that. Gonna circle around, try to find Puppey in the jungle. Does find his creeps. And I will go ahead and try to hit them a little bit, slow them down. CTY comes in, gets the one. They're going to see the second.
Here comes the TP. Here comes the storm.
Here they come. Arteezy wants to come in, starts putting work on rOtk. They're coming from the back. CTY's going to try to get away, picks up, throws down. rOtk finds himself in a tough position again. Cogs out, but he gets S4 inside with him. There comes the scream. Guap in very, very deep, manages to finish off the Storm Spirit and gets herself out. Dirge also went down.
So I don't think they can even defend this tier 2. They still have the Aegis on the Queen of Pain. I think, yeah, it's gonna expire soon though, in another 30 seconds. Is that right? 30 seconds? Yeah. Arteezy.
Arteezy going for the engagement here. He's in some trouble. Out comes the disco ball, but it's not going to matter. CTY, very mobile, double damage rune, taking the fight to the guys from Secret, and they're going to push into the middle tower, and this one's going to go down. Oh, big hook shot, goes in, throws down the cogs, but nice job by KuroKy to get out of it. rOtk in some trouble, gets burned down very, very quickly. We see the Crystal Maiden ultimate coming out. CTY taking some damage. S4 wants to go in, catches CTY, is going to get the kill. The Aegis will be popped. Lanm now puts up the ice on S4. He's going to jump to safety. Zai pops the ultimate, wants to keep fighting. S4 dropping low. He's going to go down. Nice silence from Yang to buy a little bit of time. Zai turns back around. Puppey comes in. Lanm in some trouble. CTY dropping low, but he gets away. DDC is going to go down. It is a 3-man kill for 2, and Secret defends the high ground. Alright, Goldie does continue to climb. We got the BKB finally finished up on Arteezy. Drow Ranger, though, almost done with his BKB, so Yang getting pretty relevant. Here we go on the middle. S4 engages with CTY. He's got the backup of Zai. They want to make the chase happen. CTY alone, except rOtk shows up. Hits the hook shot. Not in time to make the save. Cogs come out. Now Zai tries to run. rOtk not interested in disengaging, trying to keep the fight going, but the zombies are there. Puppey is there. KuroKy is there. rOtk is going to go down. Crimson Guard proving valuable. Now Zai sticks around, does get a good heal. Puppey going to go ahead and throw out that hand of God as Zai tries to get to the high ground to get out of this one. Crystal Maiden going to throw up that ulti. Is it going to be enough? YJ dropping pretty low. They finish the job, take him out. Now S4 on Lanm. Lanm trying to run, is going to have the distance to get away, and that will allow them to take this mid tower. KuroKy gets up a ward that was much needed to try and get some control on this map. Agent Apparition going to throw out the disco ball, does catch Zai. Will be enough. Down he goes. Meanwhile, they're pinging out KuroKy, who's been left alone, goes to TP to safety, and will be able to...
He was only able to shoot it out.
Interesting. So, yeah, because there was no follow-ups, just flew off the Mac, basically. rOtk in there very deep. Arteezy watching from the fringe, waiting for his chance to make a move. Zai going to join him. There's the hook shot from rOtk, comes in, cogs out. Zai's going to jump to the safety. In comes S4, big leap, going to engage all over the place, dropping low. He's going to die, as the rest of his team was not quite ready for the depth there. Crimson Guard is popped. rOtk is going to get chain stunned by the Centaurs. And now it's a 4 versus 5 here, as there is a buyback on the Storm Spirit. Hasn't used it yet. rOtk dropping pretty low. He's going to end up dying. Lanm dropping as well. Arteezy looks to want to finish the fight, pops that BKB. DDC and YJ last inside. Here comes CTY on the return. Arteezy is going to go down. Now it's Zai in awful deep. He ends up dying as well. They want to make the chase on Puppey. He's the last man here in the pit, and he is going to continue to drop. He ends up falling. 4 men go down, and EHOME is clear to enter the Roche pit.
And that was a really good hook shot from rOtk, that he managed to block off the ramp with the power cog, so the rest of the team wasn't able to follow up. Even the storm he jumped in and he got silenced by the Drow immediately, so he couldn't get away. And with the power cogs blocking the ramp, Secret was like separated on 2 ends, so they couldn't take the fight after that. Are they going to smoke and try to go sneak it? Yeah, they will.
It looks like it
because
is, so
it's a quick rush. They can scout it out with a rocket flare, so it's not going to be... But it's going down quick though. They have to scout it out soon.
So we are going to see the rocket comes in. They now know that it's happening, but Roche already very low. We do see the response by EHOME. Here comes the hook shot, big one. Ancient Apparition comes in too. Cheese on the ground. rOtk drops. The initiation too far out in front. Now we see S4. He's going to dive into the fight. We see the heal come out from Puppey. Arteezy already dropping low. BKB is pop. He's coming back up in just a second with the Aegis. Can they engage on this? Lanm going to go ahead and use the ultimate. S4 wants to come in on him, but he's taking a lot of damage. Has to turn and run. Arteezy also dropping low. S4 so close. Lanm trying to get the kill, but puts him in danger's way. He ends up going down. CTY drops as well. We lost Arteezy, but there's 3 down on the side of EHOME. Puppey wants DDC. YJ. Smoke has ended, so they have the engage advantage. Nope, it's pinged out. Here comes the fight. rOtk comes in, gonna move on Zai right away. BKBs are popped all over the place. S4 in there putting in some serious work. They want YJ. Good scream, gonna start to drop everybody pretty low. Cogs come out, and the fight is all over the place. We're gonna join the main conflict here. Arteezy drops down very quickly. S4 wants to fight. rOtk gets the Crimson Guard up. He may survive because they had to get out. No, he doesn't. Crystal Maiden ultimate putting in some serious work, zoning out Secret. Secret happy to wait for it to end. In comes KuroKy, stole the scream, takes out one, wants YJ. YJ running for safety, tries to hide in the trees, pops the TP.
On the push, but EHOME is gonna have a creep wave and gonna go right on the racks here.
So EHOME comes in, YJ putting on some damage for that melee rack, starting to burn it down very, very quickly. In comes the jump from S4, wants to go. Cogs come out right away. Lanm dropping low, but gets healed up. S4 pops the BKB, makes some moves. rOtk getting low, CTY getting low as well. Can they finish the job? That's 1. That's 2. That is 3, but the Age is gonna bring back up the Drow. He's gonna come back in the fight, but everyone is standing around. Here comes CTY, wants to get engaged. They've already lost 3 who are not coming back. Arteezy's gonna get hit with the Hex. CTY trying to help, but he can't. YJ isolated and alone is gonna end up going down. So 4-man wipe in favor of Secret. The push was not the right plan, as Secret comes out ahead on a wonderful turnaround to get 4 on CTY. They take out the creep wave. This could be the push to high ground. Last time it did not go well for them. Let's see how it plays out this time around.
The Clockwerk slowed his Crimson Guard for the Aghanim Scepter, by the way.
I did not. Okay, so in they come. YJ tearing into the range racks. Already going to drop very, very low. Glyph going to be popped. rOtk comes back in. That's going to be a steal for Rubick. He manages to get his hands on the rocket flare. YJ tearing through the tower, tearing through those racks. Look how quickly he's just putting out that damage. And they're going to try to finish it, but in they come. CTY playing the protection game. YJ very low, but got the Aegis, not afraid to go down. And Secret just can't fight into it.
Wow, what did they lose on the career? It's 5.6k.
Whoa, I don't know what they lost. Here comes the jump in, though. As Storm Spirit waits for it. Look how low they got YJ, so they are going to go ahead and get the Aegis out, and immediately they fade away. BKB popped on the CTY.
Look at their base, Toffees.
Forces DDC backwards, and the fight will sort of commence as it's a little bit of harassment and zoning. Meanwhile, I go back to the mid lane where S4 jumps in on rOtk. CTY's got the BKB popped. S4's got to watch out. CTY now on the run and dropping very, very low. S4 bouncing all over the place, putting out a lot of damage. Is going to get the Crystal Maiden. YJ pops his BKB, wants to engage, comes in Arteezy, hook shots out, hits the creeps. rOtk from behind. S4 is going to go down, comes in, puts the cobs up on Puppey. rOtk still dropping very low. Good play. Queen of Paint is going to drop down, and it's going to be a 3-for-3 as both teams start to withdraw, but Arteezy still online, still interested in making this fight happen. DDC's got to play
still even.
Now they catch YJ. YJ's got to be on the run. Zai is there. Arteezy gets him. That's a huge kill. Buyback now on the Crystal Maiden. They're going to force in. They want to get DDC, and now they see the buyback.
Get a new item instead of a Blink, but I think Blink is really important on TA. And the second last will be the upgraded Boost of Travel. So that's about it.
All right, so at this point in the game, we talked about the sort of late game advantage.
Top lane, CTY.
Looks like CTY going to get engaged on. Nice hook from rOtk. Comes from the outside. Tries to help out CTY. rOtk going to go for safety. DDC puts up the disco ball. He's now being chased. We saw Arteezy pop the BKB to buy a little bit of space. S4 wants to come after him. DDC is going to go down. That's a double kill for Secret. A huge engagement. rOtk came in to help, but it just wasn't enough.
I think they are most likely going to be able to be successful here. There's a creep wave coming in top. The tower is less than half, so they have to buy back.
rOtk is going to come out, gets the hook shot on Arteezy, immediately pulled out with that Force Staff. Arteezy going to stick around. CTY comes in. S4 is going to get hexed. He could be in some trouble, dropping pretty low. Going to go down. Good kill on him. We got the double buyback out of the Quap and the AA. Arteezy goes for the TP. Can he escape? He does. The hook shot doesn't connect in time. So Arteezy will manage to escape. Zai with the Glimmer Plate, trying to get as far as he can. And not going to happen as everybody closes in around him. He buys some space, but it's not going to be enough. Zai will go down after quite the fight. And looks like EHOME going to try to capitalize on this.
He almost hit the hook. Good for EHOME. Man, these Roshan spawns.
These Roshan spawns have been absolutely phenomenal for EHOME. As good as they can possibly be.
By the way, Drow has an Abyssal Blade.
Wow.
I did not expect that at all, but yeah, it's a good late game.
Arteezy goes to the top lane and takes out the tower. Hookshot's gonna come through, but it's not gonna connect. Arteezy invisible, so he shoots to the wrong spot, turns around, rips rOtk apart. CTY continues to put out the damage. Arteezy gonna go ahead and hide in the trees. Can CTY can't go into this? Meanwhile, rotation coming in from YJ. More rotation. S4 comes in, lots of speed, ends up taking out the Quap. They pop the Aegis, and now they will escape.
There goes the Aegis.
Walking on CTY. CTY gets thrown to safety, but is it going to be far enough? Gets up the Statics Link. Lanm dropping low as well. S4 is going to have to go back out. Zai comes in, pops his ultimate. Crystal Maiden going to use hers. Everybody backs away. Says they let it run the distance. S4 gonna jump and get called back as rOtk re-engages. Zai left alone again. He is gonna go down. Puppey in some trouble as the hookshot connects, picks him up, throws him outside. The cogs, stolen cogs for KuroKy to buy a little bit of space. rOtk separated from his friends. Arteezy fighting in, gets each and Apparition with the hook from behind. He's gonna go down. He's gonna buy back immediately. YJ in some trouble. KuroKy comes in, doing a lot of damage. Down he goes. That's one, that's two. Holy cow, they get 5, and now we get a double 5 after Crystal Maiden and the Drow. They're gonna try to fight in this, but what can they do? There's no buyback on the Quap. Only on the Clockwerk. Rax in some serious trouble. We're gonna lose the melee. The GG comes out, and Secret takes game 2. Secret, who I thought was gonna lose this one early on, fights back and shows us just how tenacious they actually are.
Yeah, this was the first game I think we casted that Secret were actually behind from the early to mid game, and they were still able to put. I think if it was other team in this put in the same situation that Secret had in this game, it would probably been a different result, but because Secret played really well from the mid stage onwards, and late game obviously the Storm.